What's going on, guys? So it is an exciting day today because I got a bunch of stuff in the mail from my channel sponsor etrailer.com. They've been a sponsor of my channel for over 6 years. Can you believe that? They are an absolutely vital source for anything you need to get for your truck, whether it's towing related, whether it's accessories, whether it's a bed cover, bed liner. They have just about everything you could ever need for your truck, your RV, your trailer, and any repairs. If you need brakes, if you need lights, if you need just about anything. Couplers, hitches, they have so many products that can come in so handy for just about any application if you tow, if you have a truck, SUV, or car. So definitely check them out. I have all of my favorite links in the description of this video, so go check out those links, click on them, and they'll take you to different pages within eTrailer to kind of show you some of the things that I enjoy using. Anyways, today we got a really cool shipment in from the folks over at eTrailer for the new 2024 Ford F450 Platinum truck. Some of these things I've needed, and we're going to try to open them up today and let you see what they're all about. Hang tight, I'll be right back. Okay, so not everything is here, including a specific something that will be going right there. Most of you probably know the brand and the style of cover that I'll be putting on this truck because it's the same one I've used on the last 2 trucks. That said, we got a bunch of WeatherTech stuff in. Let's go ahead and get all this stuff out and see how it fits. Okay, so here we go. So in this box, we have the WeatherTech no drill mud flaps. These will replace the floppy mud flaps that came on the truck. These are a lot cleaner looking. They'll definitely match the contours a little bit better. We're leaving the front ones on. No need to replace those. Those are perfectly fine and functional. But the back ones had a brand template on the back, which I already removed, and you still see the rivet holes. So I'll be replacing those mud flaps with these mud flaps. We have the front floor mats in. They didn't have the rear ones in stock, so we're just going to put the front ones in today. We'll keep the Aries mat that's in the back of the truck in there until the rear ones arrive. And then we have some vent visors. So these are the little shades that go right above the top edge of the windows, and they're really nice, especially if you need to crack your windows a little bit when it's raining outside, or if you're in a parking lot and you just want to keep them cracked a little bit to allow a breeze to come in. These are really nice. So we'll be putting all of this stuff on. Again, anything you need for your truck, they probably have. Anything you need for your SUV or car even. So definitely check out etrailer.com. And probably the biggest resource for a lot of folks is the fact that they provide just about everything related to overhaul or repair a trailer. Whether it's an RV, whether it's a cargo trailer, whether it's a dump trailer. They have bearings, they have brakes, they have everything. They carry axles. They carry just about everything you can imagine, including all the stuff you would need to tow it. They carry B&W products, they carry Kurt products, they carry Reese products, they carry just about everything you could imagine. If you've never been to eTrailer's website, check them out. If you've never called eTrailer, you should give them a call. They're different than just about any other online retailer in the sense that they truly want you to make an informed purchasing decision and know what you're getting before you ever spend a dollar. They want to connect you with an expert that can kind of guide you through the path of purchasing something, because there are a lot of folks who just, you know, they haven't towed a lot. They're new to the whole process. They haven't owned a pickup truck before. They've never needed a hitch. They've never needed a weight distribution hitch. They've never needed that stuff. It's totally new to them, and they want someone to explain what they need, how it's going to function, how it's going to help them, even how it's going to be installed, and guide them through that process. And that, I think, is the true value of eTrailer. They provide a tremendous amount of pre-sale support before you ever spend a dollar. I think people want to have that type of personalized service and support, especially when you're having problems or you're on the fence. So definitely check them out. Let's go ahead and get the floor mats unboxed first because they're the easiest to install. Okay, so this is the WeatherTech. This is the Aries. I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know if these are still made anymore, but I'm very impressed with the longevity of these floor mats. I did a 3-part series comparing the quality of different floor mats. I torture tested the heck out of them, and these ultimately won that test, not because I felt they were the most durable, but because I felt that despite the test, they still looked the best. And these things are going on, I'm gonna say probably about 5 years old, and they still look really good. That said though, I wanted to try something a little different in this truck, so we went ahead and got some brand new WeatherTech. These are some really, really nice floor mats. They have a nice big area here to collect anything that spills. Nice channel. Basically, it's going to hold it in here so you can pull it out and dump it appropriately whenever you're done. And then here's the passenger side one over here. Let's go and get the driver's side installed, and we'll come back and do the passenger side. Let's see how well these fit in the new truck in real time, one-handed, because you know that's how I roll. All right. Actually slides a little further up. There we go. We have a plug right here, and then we have a plug right here. Now we're going to peel that off. That looks really good. Gotta admit, that looks very good. It follows the contours and the lines incredibly well. It would be nice, I guess, if they had cut it out right around here so you can still see your whole badging right here, but it actually lifts up over this area, probably so when you step in, you don't constantly scuff that. I don't know, but they look really good. They have a nice rubber texture to them. They don't feel too plasticky. All right, let's go ahead and put the passenger side in. Okay, we'll pull this one out. These never actually fit really perfect. I mean, they were nice. They looked nice in the truck, but they were never as precise a fit as some of the others that I reviewed. All right, let's put this one in here, see how this one fits. Again, the lines contour perfectly. Look at that. Really, really good fit and finish. And they match the interior of the truck, which also looks really nice. What my wife likes about these are if she wears heels, the heel isn't going to get stuck in the grooves. But they cover a good area, and I like the way they look. Very nice fit. Next, let's tear into the vent shades and get those things installed. So we have these back window deflectors currently out of the box. These are the kind that go inside of the actual channel, so you don't see the adhesive on the outside. I have to get a paper towel real quick so I can clean the inside edge, and then we'll follow the instructions to put these in properly. Okay, so the next part of this is a little confusing because they include these 4 little channel clips, and it says that you need to pull down the inner portion of the channel layer, and you're going to put this clip in place. And I guess this clip is to allow the vent visor to seat properly. So we'll go ahead and put it in. It looks like the clip essentially puts pressure on the vent visor so the window can still close properly. So that's really what it's for. You're going to pull that out like this, and you're going to pull it down quite a bit, and then you're going to insert this clip in like this, and the clip's going to go into place, and it will eventually be what puts pressure on the vent visor to prevent it from keeping the window from going up properly. So let's go ahead and finish that up and see how it works. So I don't know if you can see them, but one clip is right here, and then the other clip is right here, and you simply kind of just put it in place. You'll see the bottom of the clip sticking out right here. Now the next thing I'm going to do is take the visor. I'm going to start on this side. I'm going to slip this piece of plastic right here up in front of that so it squeezes between this and this. So it'll essentially be, this clip will be pushing it out so it adheres. First I'm going to take the adhesive off, and we'll go ahead and see how this one works. Okay, so that was significantly easier than I thought it would be. That worked out real well. The window should just slide up there perfectly now. And I'm going to kind of reevaluate this so I can see exactly what it looks like. Looks like the window will slide up right into this groove right here. So let's turn the truck on real quick and see what happens. Okay, here we go. No damage to the window at all. Nice tight fit. Perfect. Okay, let's get the other one in. Okay, so I just finished the passenger side rear door, and I wanted to see how long it took me to do the entire thing, not recording, just the way any normal consumer of this product might do it. It took me less than 1.5 minutes. Not even kidding you. It is super, super quick. It's really just putting the 2 clips in, peeling the tape back, sliding it in place, making sure you have it on the outside of the clip so it's squeezed between this and the clip. So the clips provide that outer pressure. And then, yeah, that's it. Roll the window up. Looks really good. I love this style over the type that I used to have that went on the outside of the channel because it looks so much cleaner. It just really looks integrated in. Okay, so the front two don't come with any clips. They just slide right in place. And I'm supposing they don't need adhesive because they kind of contour to the shape, and there's really no chance that they're just going to slide out compared to these, which, you know, everything is kind of vertically up and down. This one kind of forms around a window structure, but the bottom right here, I'm sure, is what really holds it in place. You can see how that would catch and prevent it from falling out. We're going to squeeze these in and see how well they do. Okay, so there's a bit of a learning curve with the front ones. They actually go in a little differently because you don't need the adhesive or the clips. And the specific ones I have don't have a corner clip like you see on some of them because they flange it down in place, so it kind of creates pressure whenever the window's up. Now, the problem with most of these windows is they're going to have an auto down function. Whenever you put them up, it's going to want to come back down. The key here is you have to roll it up very slowly, very, very slowly until you get it all the way up. It may drop back down on you. You have to start over again. When you get it all the way up, you're going to want to hold the window up button for like another 3 or 4 seconds. So we're going to get the passenger side one in, and I'll kind of demonstrate what I'm talking about. Okay, let's see if I can do this one-handed. So I'm going to take the vent visor. You see that little piece of plastic sticking down? It's going to go right here on the inside of the rubber. The front part's going to go in the channel like this, and you're going to bend it until the back part goes in, which isn't that difficult. This stuff is made out of pretty flexible stuff. Just going to bend it like this until you can work it all the way in there, and it'll eventually pop in place there. So that's it. That's the installation of it. You can see how it's resting nice in between the window seal and the outside part right there. It's actually going to press up whenever the window goes up. Now let's get inside of the truck and let me show you this next step, which is kind of critical. Okay, so if I simply try to roll the window all the way up, it's going to hit the inner part of this and it's going to drop back down. So what you need to do is you need to roll it up. I'm not letting it automatically go up. You see how it's kind of pinched that piece right there nice and tight? Then I'm going to go up real slowly from here. Okay. It is all the way up. I'm going to hold the button for another 4 seconds. Now, the window should go down. It should come all the way back up. There we go. Perfect. Boy, the front ones took even less time than the back ones once I figured out this part. When I first put it in, I tried to put the window up and it just dropped back down. I did not have the instructions for the front windows. So there we go. Perfect. Let's take a look from the outside, see how they look. So what do you guys think? That was pretty quick, right? I did both the back and the front in less than 10 minutes. If I wanted to just do this without recording, without trying to show you guys, I probably could have knocked everything out in less than 5 minutes. They look really nice and clean. I love how they retain the body color above them so you don't have to worry about them kind of interfering with that area. I think the ones that stick on the outside always feel and look a little bit cheap. I like how these function. They look really nice and they look very OEM, which I think is the ultimate goal. But now I have the ability to drop my windows down a couple inches if I want, or maybe 1.5 inches if we're in a parking lot and I need to let air get into the truck, or if it's raining really hard. It's just a really, really good upgrade. This is typically one of the first upgrades most people do when they get a car. I remember one of my first real vehicles that I liked was an old GMC Jimmy from the 80s. And this was probably one of the first upgrades I did. I remember going to Pep Boys or AutoZone or somewhere and picking them up back then. And it was such a proud moment to put them on because I felt they really dressed up the vehicle. And I think this is one of those upgrades that even today really dresses up a vehicle. What do you guys think though? I'm going to see how difficult these are going to be to put on. Typically, I do have to remove some clips. I definitely would have to remove the old mud flaps to get this one going. But we're going to see how difficult this one is to put on right now. I might wait for another segment to do these. Okay, so the mud flaps look really nice, but they come with a ton of hardware and parts. And I don't think I need all those, only because the way these mud flaps are installed makes it appear as if they use pretty much all the factory clips. Now, I'm going to try to do what I think will work. It may not, but hopefully it will. I'm going to remove all of these factory clips, and I'm going to see if I can actually just get this installed using those factory retainers and the one screw that's right here, and then there's one more on the other side on the back. So let's see how that works for us. So far, this might be working out for me. And if it holds true to all the other WeatherTech stuff I've done, it should be a very quick install. Well, that was simple enough. Now let's see if I can simply put this up here like so and connect it back the exact same way they had it. And then that tiny little screw right here check that out. That was really, really quick. Before we go to the other side, check that out. That just was about as easy as it could get. And they are on there. I don't think they're going anywhere. There's a screw here on the bottom that you may be able to see right there. I may put that in. They put a spacer kit with it. So if you want to put that in, you can. So I might go ahead and put that one in. But let's knock out the other side real quick. So I'd say this is a pretty good WeatherTech day, right? The folks over at eTrailer, my channel sponsors, they sent me the front floor mats. The back ones should be coming any day now. I think I'm probably like a week away from getting the back ones, which I can't wait because the truck's so clean inside. It's black. I want to put something that matches in there, especially matches the front ones. They look perfect. They're nice and grippy. I think I'm going to love them. I love the vent visors up here. I love the fact that they go inside of the channel. Super easy to install. And the mud flaps. Check those out. But those look absolutely fantastic. I was able to utilize all the OEM fasteners. They're not moving one bit. That is really, really nice. Both sides look really good. I guess I'll show you the other side since I showed you that side. Check it out. All these installs took a total, I'm going to say if I wasn't recording, I wasn't constantly moving the camera around and I had my tools out here with me, I'm going to say 30 minutes and you could have all of them done. That is really nice. I will throw a link to these products in the description of this video if these are things you may be interested for, especially if you have yourself a new truck and you want to start outfitting it with some nice accessories that make it look nice that are also functional. Definitely recommend. You know, WeatherTech is a phenomenal company, made in the USA. I know they tend to cost a little bit more than some of the others that they compete against, but when you're paying for something that's manufactured to the level that they are with the pride that they have and the fact that they do manufacture everything here in the US, it's a good company to buy products from. Anyways, guys, I sure hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, and we'll talk to you again very soon.